about it right now, everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself, no matter what kind of stuff is going on in your life, underneath it all...
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Aneta and I'm an artist here on YouTube. You're watching now my own Inktober 2020 series called Fairytale on Shrooms, where I draw a series of 30 drawings and exercise my inking skills. If you are new to this channel, thanks for stopping by. Consider to put a like and subscribe if you like my process. This way I'll be able to create more content of this sort. The topic of day number 11 was cozy. I thought about what I would like to draw for some time because I imagine a character wrapped in a warm blanket drinking warm tea, but the idea seemed a little too predictable to me. So I thought about a scene with some unexpected elements such as floating candles. Usually when I draw, I often limit myself to characters. In this case, I wanted to put my character in a certain context. So I figured she was lying on a chaiselong with her cats and staring out the window. While I was applying the first layers of ink, I covered the area around the candle flame with masking fluid, and unfortunately, although I felt that I was applying too much liquid, I took a risk nonetheless and tore the paper underneath. This is the rough scanned version where you can see the damage. Of course, the idea would be to start drawing all over again, but I didn't want to. It was a learning curve. I'm sure I'll never make this mistake again, so I accepted that and decided to make corrections in Photoshop. I copied some fragments using the stamp tool and reconstructed the window. I used my sketch to trace the position of the candles and experimented with layers, trying different solutions. One thing that doesn't satisfy me is the window. It looks dirty. I think it should be darker and the figure should be reflected in the glass, but I didn't want to devote more time to this drawing than I did. The next prompt was crow. I've been working on the sketch for a long time, mainly over the positioning of the hands and the corset, which is shaped like a crow's skull. The scepter was supposed to resemble an egg, but it doesn't look like a crow's egg. Honestly, I don't know what they look like. Let's say it's symbolical. Lately, I've been experiencing a problem with drawing faces. I have the impression that I'm going through some creative crisis. I have a feeling that instead of developing my skills, I am withdrawing. But apparently it's a good sign. It means that maybe soon I will overcome this stage and what I thought was difficult or intimidating will become easier. After my last experience with correcting my painting in Photoshop, I decided to fix her face, especially her eyes, and I was happy with the end result. The final theme for this episode is mask. It is hard not to notice a reference to our current situation. Actually, at the beginning I thought about a Venetian mask, but I found that this way I would be able to tell more. It seemed more relevant, and I feel like we all struggled this year, so yeah, it feels a bit grim. I enjoyed drawing this outfit, kinda steampunkish or gothic Lolita. The shape of the background reminds me of illustrations from old books, and it wasn't intended, I did it spontaneously. Overall, despite the topic, I was in a very good mood when I painted this piece. I enjoyed painting every detail of it, and it was one of these paintings where you lose the track of time, which is my favorite feeling of all when it comes to this process. that was it. That's all I have for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!